I'm back.
I'm seriously considering, as soon as I move, getting a webcam, just so I can do dumb hand motions during campaign. I would just need some way to ensure that you guys could all see them.
I don't know, does Discord have webcam integration?
I think it does, and I think that would be the thing that made me go, oh, okay, we need to switch Discord, because you guys need to see, like, the things that I'm doing when I shapeshift into an animal.
Alright, well, we're probably not going to turn on the integration, but what we'll do is we'll let you start making animated GIFs of yourself.
Because you guys can't see them, but I'm already doing them.
In fact, just go ahead and make an animated GIF and give it to me, and I'll just put it on screen whenever you do something dumb. In my OBS layout, it'll just say Nodal dumb. Click that. There it goes.
No, it'll say Nodal dumb, and then you'll click it, and it'll be a folder with subdirectories.
And inside is just a universe of dumb. You guys have managed to tunnel. Again, it's a 10-foot long tunnel. You have to squeeze through it, but otherwise, perfectly traversable.
Alrighty.
And it looks like it goes up to 7B.
I'm beat. Are you Serenity?
Yeah.
Alright, so hopefully we got a straight shot to the armory now.
Okay.
What's in the armory?
I'm absolutely convinced that there's a secret passage to the armory.
Let's do it.
There is a non-zero chance that I forgot to save this particular floor. We'll find out.
Decent, you can't prove that. You also can't prove it's not Pokemon.
Yeah, give me a second to get this floor back the way it needs to be. Because I did indeed forget to save it. Aww.
Gosh darn it.
Alright, so
Also,
we had...
Burkard, I can pick up this giant black square right over here.
Do whatever you want with it.
I want it. It's mine now.
This one's mine.
Take the big one.
No, the big one is mine. No.
It's too late. I'm a Cypher.
You're not a taker.
That's true.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it to Kelian.
It's mine. See, it came back over to me.
Just rewound it.
Yeah, you guys had checked out inside the armory here. We had gone around this corner.
There. I put the name on it. It's mine.
Yeah, but your name's not McDohl.
God damn it.
Listen, if you all could have learned to share... we got inside the kitchen here. Did you guys get through these other doors on the side of the kitchen? Yeah, because you had gone into the dining room up here.
Yeah, that's how we got the hell out of Dodge the first
And then you
time.
came out through the... Does this look right to you guys? This looks correct.
That looks about right.
That looks about right.
I do have to shrink you fools down.
Yeah, we saw this.
Don't shrink yet, because I've got to... Or don't move yet, because I got to get...
Yeah.
You gotta debigulate us.
Got to get the boyos here.
Fargo and the crew.
Did I not get both of them?
Yeah, they're here.
I think someone swiped them
Oh,
from,
there.
from your hand.
Alright, let's... Nobody made a debigulation noise, but that's okay. That's... No. Come on. Absolutely not. Stop it.
My
What's
goodness.
next?
Alright, any changes to the terrain from here?
Not in your immediate field of view, no.
Okay, then
Okay,
I guess
so-
you said you wanted to go toward the
Yeah, up and this way.
Oh, but there's this door right in front of us that's closed, and it could be open.
That leads to Azure.
I don't know what that
That
is.
leads to
Not Azure,
dark
it leads
dwarves.
to Dark Dwarves, yeah.
Dwarves?
Dark dwarves.
Do we have a problem with dwarves?
Not yet, but if, like, give
If
us
we
some
go
time.
in there, we might.
I thought they killed them all.
Oh,
No, they
that's
killed the
Azure.
Azure. I get them confused too, don't worry.
That's racist.
Okay.
And looking down this hallway, looks the same, except now the armory is fortified with large
Is everyone
chains.
good with this formation?
I'm good with it.
Yeah.
Let's just move it. Let's just move it.
Good job.
Can you rotate it?
Nodal
Yes.
likes to move it. And yeah, this door is now closed, and it's been fortified with more large chains.
Oh, it's 4 or 5 with trains. Alright.
Healing, can you pop that lock?
I feel like I'm
It's
on the right track.
probably magic.
Well,
Yeah, but give it a shot anyway. Any success you have is a spell I don't have to use.
That is a very fair point.
And every lock we unlock with magic.
Dram points out that he was going to bring several knock scrolls.
And Riot just shushes him.
We have to be quiet. Kelian's working.
Kelian, going up the lock, even before you roll, you notice, again, these chains have magic interwoven into them.
What's
Just
a
like
lock?
the ones
I don't
below.
know what a lock is. Derp.
So without even rolling, you can like you can tell they're magic, Kelian.
Yeah, these more magic locks.
Oh, look at
Where am I?
Riot. How many more shots of that you got?
I got a few, but that's not the problem.
What's the problem?
We're probably within earshot of the throne room,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I can't unlock this door without alerting Jendar.
So do you want to check this whole area and see if there's any doors that aren't unlocked?
No, because I'm like, now that I see that the precautions he took to lock up the armory of all places, I'm absolutely sure that we're on the right track. There's a secret path through there.
But we might be able to find the slaves at least unlocked.
Let's check this wall first, just in case.
Hey, it's just a wall.
Okay.
Here, I will do that. You're pretty sure on the other side of that wall is more mountain.
Yeah. Okay.
Hmm.
So this whole thing is hinged on us trying to get the element of surprise against Jendar.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure that we can do that anymore.
Well, what do you think about taking a long rest somewhere? At that point, I'll be able to get some stone. We can squeeze our way through this path.
Squeezle.
It's not a terrible idea, but I'm worried that he's just going to reform the existing barriers. And then we'd be in the same place we were before.
Can you suppress the magical effect without using knock? Can you fuck your spell? Is what I'm asking here.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah, and then Kelian, you got to be on point after that, though.
Okay.
So yeah, right. Dispels magic.
Okay.
Kelian goes for the lock. Hopefully this time better. Yes, much better.
And with a little bit of work, I mean, your tools are not the correct size for the mechanism inside this lock, but you're pretty skilled and you make it work in the window that Riot gives you after dispelling it. And the chains come apart, clatter to the ground.
See, there's
I don't
always
think-
a solution to every problem.
I don't think there is a window. I think the spell's just gone. It's
Yeah.
not that. It's not that provides the window.
Yeah.
Either way, the chains clatter to the ground.
Yeah.
Serenity
Yeah.
wants to rush forward and grab the chain before it hits the ground.
You can grab one of the 4 chains before they hit the ground. The rest of them clatter to the ground.
Yep.
Well, let's open her up.
And inside is the armory as you have left it.
Okay.
Alright, let's start taking...
Who has the best investigation score here?
-2.
So,
What's the difference between perception and investigation? Because perception can spot secret doors, right?
I use perception to notice something that you weren't looking for. I use investigation to find something that you are looking for. Basically, an active perception. You roll a check if you're looking for something but don't know what. Investigation is when you're looking for something and you do know what. You can get more granular than that, but it gets harder for me to keep track of it. Usually, you're not rolling perception checks because most of the time I'm just tinging off your passive perception.
Okay.
But yeah, looking for doors and traps and things, I use investigation because you're actively searching for something.
Sure.
And you know what you're looking for, and you know about where.
Kelian's is +2.
Hey, before
Can
we
anyone-
start anything that might lead to a fight, can one of you healers hit me with a bit of hit points since we decided not to take that short rest?
Yeah.
Thanks. Serenity will
So-
stand guard back here as you guys search through the...
How much do you need?
I'm down 28.
Well, I'll hit you with a couple of good berries. So you can get 20 back of that. It'll take you about a minute.
Sure.
What level does Mahogany have to be before they turn into Godberries?
See, that's the thing, is the Goodberry is the best level 1 healing spell, but it doesn't scale at all.
You say it'll take. Did you say 20 back?
Yeah, 20 back.
So, okay, so Serenity is standing watch and shoving good berries down her throat.
Can anyone be at a +2 to investigation?
Do you still have enhance ability?
Yeah, I have it, but I want to know who to use it on.
Yeah.
I don't. If I'm thinking if anybody can't beat a +2, then I can take the check. Then.
Okay. All right. I will use. Let's see. What is this? Investigation intelligence, right?
Well, I mean, time out. If someone's aiding me, then I get advantage without that, so we don't even have to expend the spell for that.
It's not expending a spell. It's spending the charges for my work.
Okay.
So I don't even care.
All right then.
Yeah. I'll give the Tiefling some octopus's cunning.
And you feel very octopusy at the moment. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Nice. That is a 19.
19. How much time do you spend going along these walls? In terms of minutes.
Say about 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
I'm prepared to spend more than that.
Going along the walls, LC Clone, you don't find any kind of passage. You don't find seams in the rock. It's worked stone. There's masonry. It's not a natural cave wall. So you start looking for very thin seams, knowing how well that skilled masons, especially ones with access to earth and fire elemental magic, can hide these things. So you're pushing on walls, you're knocking on them, you're going around, and what you get, you don't find an opening, you don't find any way to open the wall. But you think this wall here is very thin. Going around the edges, around this north wall and around this east wall, it's mountain, clearly. And going around this wall here, these are interior walls that are all masonry with no stone behind them. This wall here feels not hollow, but thin. Something about the acoustics of it. Yeah, this whole wall along here.
Alright, so the question is, how thin are we talking here, Cyclone? Like, is this something we could push our way through, or is it something that would make a ton of noise?
Pushing out of the question, because that LC Clone's already doing that. And as for how thick, you'd have to be a dwarf to even make a guess.
What about an Earth Genasi?
Nope.
Now I'll look at Serenity.
Earth Genasi are not dwarves. Actually, I don't even think dwarves can do that kind of stuff in this edition, can they?
Well, I think I have.
I would still
Stone
let them do it. Stone cunning, yes, okay, so they can. But Earth Genasi, I don't believe do. So something's not right about this particular section of wall, but you go over it again and again and again. You look for hidden knobs, you look for seams. There's nothing adorning the wall at all. You're a good 5 feet away from the weapon rack here.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm thinking, alright, Riot, from what you got from LC Cohen's memories, it was just, that's confusing as hell. He ran up and ended up, I'm guessing he ran through this hallway into here, and this was open at some point.
Probably.
How did
Because
it get open?
it makes sense to me. If you came down from the slave quarters, right? You would end up here, and then you'd run through a hall. And I didn't see any other. I don't remember all these torches from the memory. It was just a hall, and then he ran you.
And that hall is far too wide.
Yeah. I feel like this has to be it. If we could just break through this thin wall somehow.
Well, so here's the question: is if we take a long rest, I'll be able to do it, no problem.
Right.
But that's the thing, is if we're taking a long rest, that's inviting problems.
It's more time wasted.
We could. This might be the time to talk to the dwarves, see if they'd harbor us.
I
Haven't made ends with them yet.
I guess we can put them on the list then.
So what's the plan? Going back talking to dwarves, taking a long rest.
I kind of don't want to mess with the dwarves. I don't feel like none of our negotiations have gone real well so far. I don't really want to attempt it again.
Okay.
We could just hole up in here.
I'd
Take a long
say
rest.
probably hole up over here. That barracks that we spiked on the first way through.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's a good idea.
The reason I'm saying here is that there were no stone walls between us and Jandar at this point. If we take an 8-hour rest, they might spring them up again.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a risk either way.
So which way are we leading? What course of action are we deciding on?
Let's take a vote.
Nah.
What?
All right, so Mahogany's absentee.
Abstaining from the vote.
Abstaining
What
from
does
the vote.
Kelian think? The options on the table seem to be go and parlay with the dwarves, or to take a long rest so Mahogany can tunnel through this wall.
No, I think the doors are on the table. The options on the table are long rest
Long
here
rest
or
or-
long rest upstairs in the barracks.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so it's long rest either way.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
it's a matter of where do we want to take it.
I mean, they've been hearing us knock, so upstairs might throw them off. I don't know.
Well, there is no upstairs from this level. This is the top
Well,
level.
this level,
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I mean,
All right, let's go.
I mean, they're gonna know we're here regardless because someone's eventually gonna wander here and find this lock open.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
All right, upstairs then, or downstairs rather.
wait, what? Downstairs?
Well, that's what I thought you said, right?
I thought we were going over here to this barracks that's over here.
Why would we do that? That's probably where the fire giants live.
This is why I thought voting was dumb. Let's just go.
Go where?
Where does Mahogany go?
Mahogany's going towards downstairs.
Okay.
Riot follows. That's her vote too.
Sorry, I'll take up the rear.
Your tunnel is still here when you come back down.
Good, because it's been like 20 minutes. All right.
Coming into this room, the barracks is empty. Along the south wall are a considerable number of bodies. Hobgoblins, a couple of Azers, and how many fire giants did you guys kill?
Like one.
So they're just laying on top of the one fire giant. So it's an unpleasant space to be in at the moment. How do you fortify this door from inside?
Well, I guess we could drag that fire giant's body.
That's
We
not
could
a bad
spike. We
idea.
could spike. Well, I mean, it looks like these doors swing inward.
Yeah.
We just spike the doors.
Yeah, we could spike the doors.
You can, but that's not going to stop a fire giant.
Maybe a fire giant will stop a fire giant.
Yeah, and we'll have to set a watch.
Realistically, I don't think anything is going to stop a fire giant, but if we can slow him down for even a couple of seconds to get prepared.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're looking for a 1-round slowdown here, I think.
All right. So you're going to put up the... Go ahead and draw out where your tiny hut is, because that might become important.
Okay. Do we want to put it over here or over here?
Didn't he say that the bodies were all piled up over on this end?
Yeah, they're against
Yeah,
the
that's
south
kind of
wall.
gross. Let's put him over here.
Mahogany's already climbing up on the body. He's taking out.
So let me drop.
Listen, they're comfortable and probably delicious.
He carves open the fire giant and climbs inside.
But Star
It's
Wars
warm.
style.
You guys remember that scene from The Revenant? It was gross.
Ah, I see, the unit lemon.
What, unit... What? I don't
Well,
want to know.
it's not a unit circle.
I don't want to know.
So we should probably set a watch. I mean, we shouldn't all sleep at the same time. It's bad.
You guys do whatever you want. I'm maintaining the hut.
The tiefling will take a watch.
Kelian will take a watch since he doesn't really need a long rest for anything.
I'm sleeping. I need to.
So
Yeah,
you
sorry,
guys
take
work together to
watch.
drag this fire giant in front of these doors.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah,
going to be a
why not?
level of exhaustion for all 7 of you to move this fire giant.
Okay, well, hopefully we'll get it back. So.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I can't take another level of exhaustion because then I'll still be exhausted after the rest.
Okay. So the remaining 5 of you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I still got a shapeshift form, so I can at least turn into something big enough to be able to move it with just 5 of us.
What do you turn into?
I'm
Without looking at the
assessing my
book.
options.
You're a cipher. Come on, let's make a decision. Let's go.
I've got to look at the book.
No, you don't. Act like a
Man.
cipher. For once in your life, make a snap decision
I make snap decisions constantly.
by looking at the book.
Right.
You believe this guy?
I mean,
Riot, what does he turn
Basilisk-
into?
An elephant.
Nodal, you turn into an elephant.
Okay.
And they use your trunk to drag the fire giant in place.
No, that seems fine.
Except, I mean, you're literally dragging his corpse with your nose.
Man, whatever. I don't think I can even turn into an elephant. I think I'm like CR6 right now. So we should go fight a fire giant.
During the rests, who does anybody sleep? I'm gonna ask that first.
Anyway, sleep?
Is anybody sleeping?
Oh yeah, I'm sleeping.
Serenity's
yeah.
sleeping. Outside
Right,
of her watch, shift
Yeah, I
on
think
watch.
The tiefling would sleep when he's not on watch.
I
Yeah,
don't
everyone's
take
sleeping
shift,
when
but
they're
I
out
always
in
sleep.
Okay. Elsie Clone.
Hey,
Not Elsie Clone, whatever your name is. You and Dram are awake, and you hear something on the other side of the doors. They don't open, and they don't shake like somebody's trying to open them. But you just hear metallic rattling on the other side, like chains being chalked into place.
Oh shit.
Other than that, the rest is uneventful. Everybody can go take the benefit of the long rest.
I'm swapping out my spells.
We're locked inside.
And I just look at
We,
Dram and
we
I'm
are
like,
very much
well-
not locked inside.
this is a bad. Well, this is terrible.
No, it is not.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Dram.
And Dram doesn't agree because your bard knows how to cast Knock.
Right.
He says this is a very solvable problem.
Riot's asleep, and she would agree if she wasn't.
Yeah, but if this door is chained, this wall is probably repaired too.
Riot,
It's
you have a dream
still not a
about
problem.
agreeing with Dram.
Yeah. I have a lot of dreams about Dram.
Other than that, the rest is uneventful.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and restore my slots then.
I get my key points back.
Everybody spend your hit dice, regain half your hit dice, whatever you need to do. What spells are you taking, Mahogany? Since you're swapping out all your spells.
The one. Well, I'm not swapping all my spells. The
Okay.
one that I'm grabbing is Erupting Earth, and I'll tell you which one I'm getting rid of in a second. What's useless here? No, that's
Most of it.
useful. No, most of it's incredibly. Like, what am I gonna get rid of? Speak with plants? Yeah, I guess speak with plants. I haven't seen any plants here.
Alright, so give me 5 minutes to adjust the next encounter.
Ah!
They're all plants.
That's not fair.
Rude.
Fair!
Oh, Erupting Earth is so dumb. I love it.
The rest is over now, and what's next?
Oh,
And-
let's try this door.
And hear chains rattling, yes.
You don't hear chains rattling anymore, just when they were put in place.
Well, no,
Right,
I mean,
and
so
now
you're
I'm
trying
trying
to
the
open
door.
Yeah, you're trying the door, and I mean, there's 2 reasons it can't open.
Mhm.
First reason is you got a fire giant laying in front of it.
Oh, right, yeah.
Second reason is it's chained on the other side.
Well, you know, we didn't think that fire giant thing through. I'm
You
just
really didn't.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say that. But it doesn't matter, because I'm gonna get everyone to back the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say, guys, I learned something cool last night. My god showed me this really cool spell.
Oh my god.
Really? Really, Mahogany? Really?
Riot is backing up as far away as she can.
Yeah. And I'm gonna point at this right here,
Okay?
and I'm gonna Erupting Earth.
I have never seen this spell cast
This is
before.
elemental evil. A fountain of churned earth and stone erupts in a 20-foot cube centered on that point. The ground in that area becomes difficult terrain, and each 5-square portion of the area requires at least 1 minute to clear by hand. I'm just basically blowing up the wall and the ground around it. And it's all horrible rubble there now.
I'm not seeing where you can use this to destroy a wall, because it specifically says a point you can see on the ground.
Well, it's a cube is what I was... Because otherwise it wouldn't make any sense to just be a cube.
Oh, no, it does, because then the targets are in the cube. So it affects flying targets. But
yeah,
I know.
I don't think this will have any effect on the wall.
That's what I'm saying. That would be a square. Oh, you're saying flying targets?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, why would it affect flying targets, but not...
Because it's a cube. Because the eruption, like the shrapnel from the eruption, extends upward 20 feet.
Yeah, this is a blast of earth erupting from the ground. It's not going to destroy a wall.
Well, it's earth and stone. Alright, well, let me see if there's something else.
Listen...
Well, no, you've already cast it.
Well, no.
Sorry.
We've already established that if something is a GM call, that it doesn't
count. That's not a GM call. That was you misreading the spell. So, no, this specifically only affects the ground. What it is, it's like a fountain, except instead of water, it's earth and stone coming up out of the ground.
Yeah.
So you're not going to be able to destroy your wall with it. You're not even destroying the ground. You're just making it difficult to walk on.
I would say he didn't cast it, though, because it seems like the kind of thing that he...
No, that's fine. No, we did establish...
Alright, let me see if there's something else rad that's maybe a little higher level.
You will have no problem being able to file that spell in the dumb folder. I have full faith that you will be able to use that spell in a way that makes us all groan.
Yeah.
One second here. Actually, I might have an idea about our giant problem.
Is it really a giant problem? I guess it is, literally.
It's a problem and it's a giant.
Oh, if I had access to 5th level spells, it'd be easy.
Well, you shouldn't have come to the inner planes.
Okay, I got it.
Okay.
Riot walks up to the locked door.
Okay.
Kind of like squeezes herself between the giant and the door.
Sure, you're standing in its armpit now.
Yeah. And says, everyone might want to get out of the way of this.
Should I brace myself before you do whatever you're about to do?
No, because I'm just going to cast Thunderwave and knock this giant's dead body 10 feet away.
Oh, okay.
Easy,
like,
easy.
I don't figure it can pass a Constitution saving throw, right? It's dead.
No.
It counts as an unsecured object now.
It does, yes. Very much. I'm going to double check there's not a weight limit on that, though. I don't think there is, because you were pushing giants around with it previously, too.
Yeah, that's why I just looked at the spell. There's no size limit, there's no weight limit.
He did it with a level 1 spell. So,
yeah.
Roll the damage.
Okay.
Just gonna wreck the corpse now?
Yeah, give me 1 second here.
Have you ever seen that whale exploding video?
Right?
Oh my god. Oh, we're about to have a very bad day, guys.
That's good damage. That's 11 damage.
The corpse goes sliding into the middle of the room, and Riot, you manage to blow apart a big chunk of it, sending your sonic shockwave in and rending bone and meat. And you guys in the back of the room are pretty well situated. Riot, you are splattered head to toe in former fire giant.
Riot licks off some of her hands, so that's pretty good.
The tiefling wretches.
And you still got the chained door to worry about.
Yeah, well, I have a different spell for that.
Okay.
So we're just gonna knock that away.
I'm gonna nominate that for the best use of Thunderwave in D&D history.
Oh yeah, I hope you all remember this when it comes time for creative solutions.
Oh yeah.
We've already established that it still counts if it's a creative solution to a problem you yourself caused.
Right. So the door's open now. Anyone want to come?
You knocked open the door?
Yeah.
Okay. And you step out of the door, and the tunnel is in fact still here.
Phew.
That's weird.
Well, maybe Jandar didn't deem it necessary to rebuild the tunnel.
Why lock the door?
What that tells me is somewhere on this level there is still a fire giant. so let's not dally.
Agreed.
All right. Serenity's in the lead. She ducks through the tunnel.
Squeezle, squeezle.
Mahogany coming? You're all coming, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm coming. I'm scrolling through a PDF. Give me.
Okay.
I'm gonna, before we go up to the next level, I'm going to cast Pass Without Trace and motion for everyone to be as quiet as possible on the way to the armory.
Okay.
All right.
Pass Without Trace is a pretty good spell.
This is quiet enough.
It's the best quiet we do.
You guys make your way back to the armory without incident. The chains are still laying on the floor. You see, though, they're not laying in the same spot. Someone has come by and investigated them and moved them. So now they're kind of bunched up and pushed away from the corners, or away to the corners from the center of the door.
All right. I'll get ready as we open the door.
Right, armory inside looks all clear.
Okay.
This is confusing.
Well, it's time for Mahogany to do your thing.
Poke my head around the thing toward the mystery wall.
All right, yeah. Well, that's an easy one.
What's the
I'll
range
just-
on that Mahogany?
It's just a stone shape.
What's the range on it?
Donjon, I guess. Wasn't expected to need the rage. Touch.
Okay. I'm gonna be right behind you.
What square? The one right...
We've established that it sounds like it's as thin everywhere, right?
More or less, but I still need to know what square.
I know. I'm just if that's the case, then it was probably gonna just be the corner here.
And circle gets the square. Mahogany. You carve a tunnel into this wall, and let me go ahead and give you this room. Nobody move yet.
Right.
Put myself one more securely on my square.
Looking into this room, looking
Big
to your
white line.
left, you see 3 enormous, like giant-sized treasure chests.
Hmm.
I almost started reading the kitchen description, but I'm not going to. To
Actually,
your
let's-
right, this here is a... At first glance, you think it's a fire giant, ready to strike. But after 2 seconds, you realize it's not moving. It's a statue of a large, for a fire giant. What is it armed with? You don't know specifically what King Asal Sodius looks like, but now looking at this statue, you're sure you've got a pretty good idea. Slung over his shoulder, he has a gigantic greatsword, the kind that you've become very familiar with during your journeys. Down in this little alcove down here, you see 2 more very large treasure chests. Standing on one of the chests, because you see how they're conveniently labeled? I didn't do that. Map came like that.
So which number is it?
On box number 4, down here, on top of it, you see what can only be the hammer you're searching for. It looks more ornamental than you were expecting. It's definitely a dwarven warhammer, but it's much larger than any warhammer you've seen dwarves use. Like, it would take a dwarf of exceptional strength to wield this with any proficiency. The actual weighted part of it has the shape of an ornamental anvil. The shaft of it, which you would expect to be wood, bound tightly with leather in most cases, is some sort of black metal. The thing looks incalculably... That's a difficult word to say. Incalculably expensive item. And Kelian, from way back there, just kind of peeking through, you can absolutely tell, just innately, this is the target you've come to take.
As soon as Serenity sees the hammer, she's gonna...
Nope. Stop.
Okay. Where do I stop?
Well, you gotta climb over this chest here.
Okay.
And roll initiative.
It's Mimic!
You didn't shoot it, Kelian! Oh,
There's a big white line in the middle of the table.
I love it so much.
You didn't. You were busy reading things, and I was going to shoot all the chests.
Well, I've got good news and bad news.
It's not a mimic.
Yeah.
Nice.
Riot.
3.
Sorry, 3.
I rolled the lowest possible.
Kelian.
15.
Hey, you can
That's
assassinate the not a mimic.
Not Cyclone.
9.
Somewhere in another alternate universe, Cyclone is fighting a mimic.
Yep.
Serenity.
Serenity acts at 21.
Hey, there's that cipher roll. Mahogany.
8.
Happy.
21.
And Dram.
Jam is on a 6.
I'd like a roll.
Serenity. You're climbing up over this chest, and no sooner does that happen that you see the statue begin moving in your direction, groaning under its weight. And this thing is made of metal, and you can hear its joints that haven't moved possibly in centuries begin to move. And the whole creature moves towards you, holding its greatsword in front of it. You do have the attack.
Where is the statue? Can you?
This here. In fact,
Start.
I should probably... Because he's going to be
Make a
moving in a
man's
second here.
Walk across the room, pick up the hammer. Brace yourself for whatever hideous feedback this has if an earth elemental person tries to take it.
Walk across the room, and you grab the hilt of the hammer, or the handle of the hammer. You try to pick it up, and you can't. It is impossibly heavy. You can't even budge it. You can't even move it. Like, you can't even tip it over. You put your hands on it, you throw your back into it. It's like you've seen that comic with Thor put his hammer on the toilet seat.
Yeah.
That's what's happening here. Happy.
Happy is going to figure out what the hell's going on.
From the room, you guys can all hear this metallic statue moving. It's very loud.
This thing is made of metal. Punching its balls is probably not the best idea.
It's it's a statue of the fire giant Asal Sodius wearing fire giant plate mail. So I mean,
Yeah, so
not only does it not have balls, but the area where its balls would be are armored with plate.
Wait. I have a question.
Yes.
It's a statue wearing metal, but is the statue itself made of metal?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
that's pretty
So
metal.
metal on metal.
It's super metal. This is a pretty metal boss. We're gonna keep doing this. We're gonna keep
Alright, so that's going to be Happy's turn. He's moving right there.
Okay. Kelian.
Can I stop there? Or is
Oh,
it
yeah.
Gonna be...
No, you can climb up over I'm gonna count the chest itself as difficult terrain, but you can climb up and over it just fine. Shoot it?
Shoot it.
With what?
I have the glass bolts in.
Okay.
So... Look at this advantage, yay!
Oh, because it hasn't acted yet. Yeah, you can assassinate him.
20?
20 hits.
Ooh.
Does that mean it's an auto crit?
No, it needs to be surprised, I think, to get an auto
Yeah.
crit.
4... 15...
Don't forget your sneak attack.
Alright, because I rolled with advantage.
You did.
That happens so infrequently.
I find that funny because that's the big difference between how McDohl plays Kelian versus how McLean played Zook. Because every round Zook was hiding to get that advantage, whereas Kelian prefers to shoot at creatures that his allies are fighting to get the sneak attack.
Yeah.
15...
Of course,
Just
you have that cloak.
Just give me the grand total. He did have that cloak, yes, or that
Get the
Amulet.
stealth
28.
camo.
28
damage.
Okay.
Get that hair shoot.
And the bolt shatters against the thing's armor, but you see it recoil from the hit, so you know you dealt some damage.
Can I see anything else over in this corner, or is it just
Actually,
the
hold
rest
on.
It's
of the
just a
chest?
little alcove. I'm just afraid
Okay.
if I delete
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
I'll
that's
do.
fine.
You know, it's just what else? We'll find out. That's fine. You can do that.
Probably could have seen that in passing.
Yeah. Okay, so you're gonna hold goodbye Serenity.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see here. Serenity and Kelian, I need a Constitution saving throw. DC is 17.
Jeez.
Ooh,
Yep.
nice. And nice.
All right. I'll take it.
How'd you guys do?
Both
They
fast.
both passed.
Both passed. All right. Oh, I need more dice.
No, you don't. Stop that.
Do sorry. $62 fire damage, which you can cut in half because you saved, and you can cut it in half again because you're resisting.
How much was the total originally?
62.
Okay.
You guys can cut that down. It looks like 15.
But oh, because it's a fire attack.
Yeah, it's a fire
Yeah.
attack. You get to resist it, and you pass the save.
Yay.
And it
Good
just
work.
fills the alcove up with unbelievable. Like, you guys know you're on the plane of fire, and you thought you knew what hot was until this thing just blasts this cloud. And for some reason, though, even though you felt the scorch, you felt the burn, it didn't feel like the ring reduced the pain of it at all. The lingering effects are much less. And it, probably going to hit somebody with a greatsword next turn. This will bring us to Nazi Clone.
Nazi clone.
How loud was that?
It sounded like a dragon breathing fire. Like, it sounded like that Chimera that you guys fought. Breathing its poison breath, but... Like,
Shimmer, 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 shimmer.
I'm trying to figure out how loud we've already been or whether our cover is blown.
oh, you guys have been super loud the whole time. You've been knocking doors and thunder waving and...
Holy shit,
Wow, someone who draws in white fucked up.
Where at?
Yeah, no, there's a big old line across the map here. I pointed that out earlier, but
I don't
nobody
see
pays
a white
attention to
line
me.
on the map.
Oh, I see it.
Oh,
Yeah, everybody else sees
Yeah.
it.
I'll
Right
erase it.
It's not here. You guys are crazy.
So, tabletop fucked up. Okay.
I see a word that says no.
Yeah, that's there.
So what's happening, Elsie Clone?
Key point dodge. Or no, I don't need a key point for that. I'm just gonna dodge here.
Okay, Mahogany.
Well, it doesn't seem like it's moving super fast. So I'm going to point at the space and cause a 20-foot cube of earth and stone to erupt.
Just underneath it.
Yeah.
And go ahead and draw out the difficult terrain.
I'm thinking like this, and then you guys will have a chance of moving a bit out of its range.
See, I'm disappointed though because this isn't a dumb use of the spell. Like this doesn't go in the folder. This is just a practical. Like this is what the spell was designed to do.
And it must make a dex saving throw.
It will make a dex saving throw. Yeah.
It looks pretty dexterous.
Yeah.
It looks
It's a-
absolutely dexterous.
15.
Yeah, 15 will pass.
Okay. So go
My
ahead and
safety suit is poop.
roll the damage on that.
What? It's
There
a
they
weird
go.
dice out.
Holy shit, D12s,
Oh.
what the hell?
I know, right?
It's my favorite
That's
die.
4
Okay.
damage after save.
4 damage. Could be worse.
Post save.
Really?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Okay. You staying there in the hallway?
No, I measured out. It seemed to be moving about 30 feet, and now it's got some difficult terrain. I'm moving over here.
Okay. It's going to bring us to Dram.
All right, Jam's gonna do the only thing he really knows how to do.
Take pot shots.
Yeah, take a couple cheap shots. Let's see here. This is a 16 and a no.
Neither hit.
Okay.
The 2 Eldritch Blasts fly on either side of the creature. One of it glances off its metal shoulder. Neither of them deal damage.
Beware of our rings, guys.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, I've got kind of my I'm
Riot.
seeing the bridge right as it is right now.
Riot is going to go up here, and I want to I want to make some kind of check, and I figured this would probably be Arcana, I guess, to figure out, is this thing a golem, or like a moving statue, or what?
To what end?
I want to know if it's got magic. I want to know if I can dispel the magic animating it.
Okay, go ahead and make a check. Make an Arcana check.
Okay.
Your DC is going to be 20, but a failure still might be useful depending on how low you actually roll.
Okay.
Hey, it's
I got a 19.
a 19.
Mm-hmm.
You are reasonably sure the thing's not alive. It's definitely an animated statue. You're not sure you know the difference between that and a golem. As far as dispelling, because you know how your dispel magic works, you would have to get your dispel magic, and you'd have to cast it at the level that the spell was used to animate it. Which would be difficult because this kind of magic is pretty powerful.
So I wouldn't. So a check, because I know that dispel magic can dispel higher levels, but you have to make some kind of check.
Right. What I'm saying, though, is the benefit of your Arcana check is that you think your dispel magic is probably very unlikely to work on it.
Okay.
You won't know for sure unless you try, but, I mean, just going into the craftsmanship of this thing and what you know about creating these kinds of golems, I mean, this had to be a spellcaster of very considerable power.
Gotcha. Okay.
And you're going to stand there in line of sight of it?
No, that's a bad idea.
You can't walk through that. There's a weapon rack there.
Oh, right. Okay.
You barely used any speed, though.
Yeah. I'm going to go back up here.
Okay. Serenity.
So Serenity is not hindered by difficult terrain that's made of earth or stone.
Nope.
She curses the hammer under her breath. Moves to here, action trance, and reckless attack.
Okay.
Uh, 14 on armor class, so I'll just keep rolling.
Now, 14 does not hit. Your maul just bounces off with no effect.
There we go. 26 on AC.
That'll hit, though. I should hope.
I mean, you don't know?
For 17 damage.
Okay.
And that's the end of Serenity's turn.
And it might just be a trick of the light, but you think you managed to dent one of the plates. Happy, your turn.
Happy can get over here with his movement. And,
Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna looks at his freakishly large arm, kisses it. Be gentle. Reckless attack. That's gonna be 15, so that's not gonna work.
Nope.
Second hit. That's better. That's a 26.
And Happy's attacks are totally ineffective. No damage.
Key point dodge.
Okay. Kelian.
The pink square is difficult terrain, right?
Yes, sir.
Right.
Alright, so... I'll shoot it again.
Okay.
$23.
That'll hit.
Nice.
What? Why is that dice flying?
Because you threw it instead of just hitting the R button.
Yeah, whatever.
I mean, that's an easy question to answer.
No, I roll those dice all the time, and they do the same thing.
I think it's bouncing off these
26
black.
damage.
26. Okay.
I think
You
it's
know, I think
bouncing
you're
off
right.
the Fog of War.
Yeah, I think you're right.
The Fog of War does weird things to these dice, I found.
The Fog of War used to be... Like, it used to didn't have hit detection on it. It used to not have walls, but now it does. Kelian, staying there?
Cunning action. Yeah.
Right there? Okay. If you're in that space...
Wait. Yeah. It just occurred to me. Alright.
Yeah, if you're, because this space is a small opening, you'll be providing cover for anybody on the side.
Yeah.
And you're not interested in that.
No.
Kelian.
I'm actually going to go ahead and take a
Say
swing
no?
on that.
He's not leaving your threat range.
But he's attacking someone who isn't me.
Is
That's
there
the third part of Sentinel.
is there a range on that?
I mean, I'm in melee with him.
Right, but doesn't the ally have to be within 5 feet of you?
I don't think so. I just read it. I didn't see that. Let me double check.
I mean, you can take the swing. It's got a lot of hit points. We're gonna have lots of fun. Oh, I get to see if I could recharge first.
Oh, wait, no. The enemy has to be within 5 feet of me.
Okay, yeah, you can go ahead and take a swing because he is attacking Kelian.
No.
I mean, that's not gonna do it though.
I don't know. You got a lot of plus there.
Kelian.
Mm,
I got a 18 and a 20.
mm-hmm.
Both of those hit.
What's your AC, Kelian?
AC is 15.
I might be able to knock that 18 off. Let me see if I can do this.
You don't have line of sight to Kelian. Actually, yeah, you do.
Yeah, it looks like I do. I certainly have line of sight to the giant, which is the important part.
Oh, I thought you needed line of sight to the guy you're reducing. Yeah, you can absolutely see the giant there.
Yeah, go ahead and knock 8 off that roll.
I just dropped my dice.
That 8 becomes a 10. That 18 becomes a 10 then.
Yeah, so that's now a 10 and a 20.
So it doesn't matter that I dropped my dice since I don't need it. Kelian. 14 points of bludgeoning damage. As this thing bears its sword down. And it's using the sword more like a club than a sword. Smashing you just with the flat end of it. And that's going to bring us to...
That's smarts.
El Ciclone.
Close to here. And let's get going. Since Heavy's punches aren't going to do anything, maybe mine will. Not with a... that's a 19, so it's probably not a... 19?
19 hits.
Actually, no, it's a 17. I'm sorry. I miscounted.
17 hits.
17 does hit? Okay, then. Alright, then. 5 damage.
Okay.
And let's go ahead and key point to dodge.
Dodging in place. It's going to bring us to Mahogany.
I have an idea.
Uh-oh.
I'm
Four
so
deadly
excited
words
already.
in Flumphscape.
It's like a Kender telling you he's bored.
Listen, my ideas are all fantastic. I'm gonna get a gargoyle. If that's alright with you, Brick. Otherwise, I'll take anything that's a CR2 summon elemental. I don't really care what it is.
Chances of... You can cast the spell with the expectation of getting a gargoyle, but chances of actually getting one are very, very low, because you're on the plane of fire.
No, yeah, that's fine. Here's what I'm going for,
Yeah,
just so that just in case that influences the spell, is I'm trying to get something that'll block up this passage during off turns, so that we can get some cover.
You know, it'd be great if you still had some of those expanding cubes. That
Yeah.
would be perfect.
Yeah, but those would be a pain to move. A gargoyle, you could
That's
just
true.
be like, yo, move to the right a little bit.
So are you casting the spell or not?
Yeah, I'm gonna cast a spell. I'm gonna hope for something like a gargoyle. I don't care if it's like some kind of fiery creature,
Okay.
just so long as it's solid.
Okay. You're putting that one away, are you?
Well, I don't have to roll.
Oh.
I mean, I was just playing with it.
All right. What you end up with is a... Oh, I don't know if it's CR. You said CR2, right?
CR2.
Okay. So I know exactly what I'm going to give you, given what I rolled here. And you just want one creature?
I just want one CR2 creature, yeah.
Oh.
What you end up with is a particularly powerful Magman,
Oh, Magman?
which is a little goblin creature made out of magma. But the one you summon, instead of being a little small goblin, is much larger, about the size of Serenity.
Okay, rad. And this thing already attacked Kelian, right?
Oh yeah, it's swinging its sword and it's got a long reach.
Okay, rad. So my Magman can pop in. Let me. I'll come up with a name for him later, but first let me get a token down here. I yell out to him to stay within its reach so it doesn't get a swing at you. And I'm going to have it move over here to get a swing at the guy.
Okay.
So I'll roll that, and then you'll have to tell me what to roll to do damage, if applicable.
It's not going to be applicable, because it can only deal fire damage, and this thing is totally immune to fire.